soul is always on the move. Always stick to the code, I never lie to you. Ain't no filter when I talk, I am the walking proof. Unfiltered. Open your mind, open your eyes. Do you want truth or do you want lies? The choice is yours, you can decide. If you gon' walk a straight line. Narrow is the path if you learn to get it right. They can't filter how we talk cause we ain't tell no lies. Just to let them know you can never stop the truth. You got a leg of its own, it's always on the move. Always stick to the code, I never lie to you. Ain't no filter when I talk, I am the walking proof. Unfiltered.
Good evening, good evening. Good evening, y'all. Y'all know what time it is. It's Filta Me Not, 10 p.m. Your girl, Wandey, No Williams.
The Renaissance man, philanthropist, humanitarian, Cougar Slayer.
That's a new one. That's a new one. That's a new one. You can't just throw it in there and then keep going. You gotta pause now and explain it. That wasn't there last week or the week before now. What is that?
Wandey did not just stop me on the Cougar Slayer. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Filta Me Not. I am Mr. TalkDatIsh. Yeah, and I'm Wandey Gill tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This is the exclusive drop of the TalkDatIsh. I'm trying to make sure that everybody can see it. They go on sale tonight at 12 a.m. for $34.99.
Okay.
Plus shipping and handling. So go on. You say you love Dr. Foolish. We got them in black and white as well. We got yellow and black. So go on and place your order. And yeah, man. What's up? Happy Labor Day, y'all.
The Cougar Slayer.
Man.
Inform us.
Elaborate.
Just a little jokey joke. I just trying to make sure you was up on what, being observant and stuff.
Okay.
You passed the test.
Okay. Cool beans.
And we got a lovely guest tonight. Normally Wandey introduces the guest, but this is my guest tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Remember, like, share.
From my hometown, I had the privilege of watching this young lady from the early age of about, we met 6th grade, wasn't it? Yeah, we met in 6th grade because we went to different elementary schools, but we stayed in the same projects at one point. We lived in the same projects, so we had been knowing each other from little kids, but then got back connected in the 6th grade, and to see her grow. We classmates. We've been in each other's lives for over 25 years.
Don't tell my age. I'm not your classmate.
Cougar Slayer.
Oh.
I guess
so we're gonna go back to it then.
No, I was just a little punchline for the night.
I guess we'll answer later on tonight.
Clearly.
On the panel with us tonight, Miss Gwendolyn Phillips. It almost sounds weird me saying that name too, cause that's a real name, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know her like that, on the real name basis. Like, we nicknames where I'm from, Tweet. You know what I'm saying?
That's me.
Tweeting came a long way.
A very long way.
Tell everybody out there in the internet world what you do for a living. I ain't want to mess up the word because I know it's a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want to say just therapist or...
Yeah, I've been a therapist. I've been a mental health clinician for 10 years now. I started grad school 2009. So, been working in this field for a while. I mostly worked in substance abuse. Like, I work with adult substance abuse population. That's my niche. I love it. Most of my clients have co-occurring disorders, so I work with once they're off of the drugs.
Oh, okay.
What happens after that?
Oh, that's where you at with it.
So then, the therapy comes along. Then after we detox, got them clean and everything. So I've done therapy for a long time. I've owned treatment centers, ran them, operated 3 different treatment centers, outpatient level. I've always worked outpatient level. Clients that are normally working well clients.
Yeah.
You see them every day. You don't know that they have an addiction.
Oh,
Or
okay.
they have, so I work with clients like that. I call them working well.
Them the functional crackheads. That's what we call them in the hood.
If you want to go there.
Are you still in the field?
I'm still in the field, but what happened? See, when I started doing this, I went to grad school because I wanted to be a guidance counselor. I was a teacher initially.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I've been in the field for a while. And I said, okay, let me stay in this field. Got kids, let's stay in the field. I love children. Want to be a guidance counselor. I got into substance abuse, and it was like, wow. Because it was something different. Every day is something different.
Okay.
You go into that job, it is something different.
And when you got into substance abuse, was that in a treatment center, in a halfway house? What,
I started as an intern at a treatment center. We started this thing that people now know as day-night level of care, IOP, outpatient level of care. So when I first started in the field, we opened up day-night level of cares all over Wellington. We had a couple of houses in Wellington, one treatment center in Wellington that I worked in, and that's how I got started. I started as an intern and ended up as the program director there.
Wow.
So when I left, when I resigned, I was the program director, and I resigned so that I could open up my own treatment center. And when I left, I knew everything.
So did you open your treatment center? That's
I
what's
had a
up.
treatment center for a while. I stopped in treatment because I wanted to go back into the school system.
Okay. Now, when you first started working in substance abuse, okay, because I've worked in the field as well, what was your first initial take? Like, was you surprised by anything? Were you like, were you able to relate to anything?
I was able to relate to a lot. I'm a person, I give some self-disclosure, so my father is an addict. And I never knew him growing up, but a child of an addict, you look at people like, is they a good person? Are they a good person? Are they a bad person? They just have an addiction. They can't get over that. They can't get rid of that, and that's something that they battle with. And I wanted to understand that from another level. Like, not seeing my dad sprawled out, from using drugs. I wanted to understand what was making him go back. And I had plenty of family members that were on drugs.
That's why I asked you that, because when I first started in the field and you start working around addicts and even recovering addicts, or going to meetings and because when you go to these meetings, it's like a different, you got addicts, recovering addicts, just relapse. You got the teachers who's actually either just relapsed or been clean for like 10, 15 years. But what took me was like the same thing that they were going through. It's right in our face in the hood, but we call them crackheads.
Yep.
But they're addicts who can't shake, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like you said, it came home.
Yeah.
Because you have either this auntie, uncle, somebody that's late, and then you're like, oh, okay, so, and that's where it kind of show you where the separation is, black and white.
Yes.
Because white folks, they're addicts. They're hurt people.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? They need care. They need love. Yeah. But when you go to the black side, we all kinds of crackheads. They ain't no good. They ain't thieves, robbers. That's all they out there doing.
But I don't know no crackhead like that still.
But it's kind of, it shows you the separation.
All the ones I know I trust. I know what they are.
Well, that's because you grew up around them. You understand them in a different level. But
they done got you 1 or 2 times. You just forgave them because you knew them.
Because
ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Yeah, I know some honorable crackheads.
Okay,
honorable.
Okay.
Seriously, like I like die hard. Like
they still from your neighbor, but won't come to your house.
No, they don't steal. The crackheads I know don't steal. They just smoke crack. Like I'm telling you, like when like people be on drugs don't make people go. Drugs don't make people go steal. A thief gonna go steal. The drugs either heighten that level or you going to go get it. But if you're a person and you on drugs, and I can't speak for people that's on drugs because I've never been on drugs if you don't count weed. But I ain't never met nobody to just say, somebody coming, go to hell. That would say that, I just became a thief when I became strong on drugs.
Well,
they already was a thief before the drugs. I'm telling you.
Yeah, nah. No.
Yeah.
Because before someone go to take it, and it's not like they want to take it, it's an addiction. They're going to take. But they're going to get rid of all of their stuff first.
But see, you're
a thief won't get rid of their stuff.
You're speaking on the level of crackhead, as we say it. I'm speaking on a level of someone with a heroin addiction. Let me tell you something. That's a totally different addict.
Yeah.
Totally different.
Them be the ones that be at the
by any means
they be at the gas station with them little stories. Yeah, man, me and my family, we just broke down.
Because listen, a withdrawal for them is my skin crawling, I'm puking, like I have a fever, like.
Oh no, not them. I ain't talking about them. What the one be on?
That's the type of addicts we've seen in the treatment center. So that's what we refer to as an addict.
Yeah.
Your normal crackhead, I could go clean him. I could get him clean.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit. It's a little bit differently than dealing with someone who's a heroin addict that uses heroin all day long. Like that person, I can tell them, okay, come into the treatment center. Let me get you clean, and they'll come. But if I take too long with the Suboxone, if the doctor takes too long, I'm gone. Cause I'm not gonna sit up here and withdraw around you. Yeah. No. So that's the difference in it. And then those kids, they come from an economic status where their parents can afford to write the treatment center a $40,000 check for them.
Black folks knew where to stop. White folks went to trying more stuff. It's just simple as that. They bypass.
It's really racist of you.
I'm just telling the truth because I understand what she's saying, but to put it in black and white, in the hood, they ain't fit. Some do, but not all finna go up to heroin.
But you know what? No, because I've had a lot of us in treatment.
Now,
very recently.
Now, new school crackheads.
The last 5 years, these kids.
New school.
They used to come down here and say we were using our insurance card just to come to Florida.
Yeah.
And get hooked on heroin, like addicted to heroin. I've had a lot of our color in treatment.
Yeah.
Because you can use your insurance to go to treatment. And that's what they were doing.
I mean, on the other side, that's what the scam was. That's why the whole treatment thing in Florida kind of shut down a little bit. You don't hear too much of it. You don't see a lot of them walking around and stuff because on the other end, it was a lot of insurance fraud. But that's a whole nother subject.
We don't even want to go there.
Yeah, that's a whole nother subject. But no. Once in working in that industry myself, it helped me to look at myself as well. Because if you work in any type of field where you have to work with people and working with people when they're down and you got to bring them back up, or just it's not so much down to bring them back, but like where you're building a relationship. That's what I want to say. You're building a relationship because you're helping them. By helping them, you're getting to know them. If you don't learn something through them of yourself, you're really not working. Because
you have to love that job to stay in it.
You got to.
It's not the type of job where you could just go and say, "Oh, I'm gonna just do this for the money." No, it's not that type of job. You gotta really care about.
Them crazy ass people run your ass away from that job if you don't care about that. You gotta care. You gotta genuinely.
You really, and it's tiring. It's a tiring job as well. I often say it's like working dog years. Like working in treatment is working dog years because you're tired. Your clients come in and out all day long.
But it's not even just the clients. If you're genuine about what you do, it's the parents. I've literally have to get on phones with mom or dad, especially the moms or grandma, calling the house looking for their daughter who left the house damn near 3 days ago. Or they'll call their parents, give different type of information to get money. And I'll be like, Mom, don't send her no more. But I need to make sure she's okay.
Yeah.
But you shouldn't have sent her out because all they do is ship the kids down.
Yeah.
They ship the kids down. That's why Florida was so flooded. They ship the kids down. But it's
That's
not.
where all these little crackheads came from, them treatment centers when they closed them down.
Those
I was wondering, I was like,
they did not do a due diligence.
it's a whole new wave of them motherfuckers. Like, they everywhere, too. Like,
Because they was in it for the money.
yeah, and they displaced now. A lot of them people are displaced. I'm telling you, they be at the gas stations, the subways.
They just moved to Broward. Broward got them too.
They everywhere. In South Florida, from West Palm all the way down to Key West.
Do you deal with
crackhead in Key West?
depression?
Bitch,
Do you work in the depression? Actually, what we're going to do is go to commercial. Okay, we're going to go and pay some bills. And then when we come back, we'll talk about other fields that you work in.
I seen a crackhead in Key West, bitch. Where else is there to go? You at the bottom.
Oh my God. This joker right here.
This show was brought to you by Balt Vodka.
You wanna shop? It's on me. Sex on the phone. Call me. You wanna talk? Darling, I'm on the hotline. You know you can get it. You wanna shop? It's on me. Sex on the phone. Call me. You wanna talk? Darling, I'm on the hotline. You know you can get it. Hello, I can do you right. Girl, you tired of looking?
All right, guys, welcome back. It's your girl, Wandey No Williams. What's up? What's good? A good Monday night.
I hope y'all still on though. I think something happened with
Monday
my Wi-Fi.
night. We at UGTV Network 5. It's Filta Me Not. The Renaissance. Wandey No Williams. And we got Miss
Gwendolyn Phillips.
Gwendolyn, because I was going to say Miss Tweet.
Yeah, everyone calls me Tweet.
Y'all, she is
Everyone
over here
calls me
so
Tweet.
real cute and petite. Okay? And then I'm looking at Ish, and he's talking about class of this and how yay tall and yay high they was. So I'm low-key trying to figure out how old she is, because she real cute and petite over here.
About 40.
You feel me? Real cute and petite.
About 40.
I am still 21, honey.
About 40.
Period.
Let's keep it real.
Round off.
What we finna do before? What's up, Stanley? Mr. Cat Daddy, Mr. Fuck Your Baby Daddy, Mr. He's Just Trying to Live, Mr. Play on Life.
Yeah.
Love you, love you, love you. Happy birthday, nigga.
That nigga better wear a condom with all them names.
Happy birthday, baby. Happy birthday. That's a
said,
real
"Fuck your
one. That's
baby
a real
daddy."
one. That's a real one. But anyways, we're going to actually have her introduce herself and give y'all a little bit of information about herself. Then we're going to go into depression. She is a therapist and she works in that field as well.
So I got
and
a
why is it that us African Americans do not, now we are, but it was such a thing where we wouldn't go. But let's introduce yourself, because your team went straight to what you
Yeah,
do.
he does.
In for the kill.
Gwendolyn Phillips. Most people know me as Tweet, especially from my hometown. That's what they call me, Tweet or Ivy Gwen. I am a mental health therapist. I started out in 2009 as a therapist. I worked in this field. Graduated in 2009. Started interning from there. I've been in this field working with substance abuse and co-occurring.
Mm-hmm.
See, co-occurring is important because that deals with most of the mental health side of everything.
Mm-hmm.
So that means that once I get that client clean, I'm then working with the mental health disorder.
she back to work. She's back to talking about
So,
her job.
Because that's
I
what
want to know
am.
you. Just like he explained
Oh, you wanna know me? You wanna know
Tweet.
me?
Who is
Tweet.
Tweet?
You wanna
Tweet.
know
Well, you know,
Tweet. Okay.
I'm
We
Tweet.
want to know the lady over here with the eyes.
Hush.
How
You
he
cannot
told him
speak.
his version of how he know you. You could tell your version how, and then you bring it into how
I
it
wanna
became.
hear all
bring it
that
to the-
shit.
I want to. They might want to know.
We want to know why you got on that Keisha Cole I should have cheated outfit on over there.
Hey.
Looking all fly and shit. You
know.
on Filter Me Not.
Hush. I
We-
told you not to say that.
You can't.
Okay.
Not. This is the
right.
This is the place to be on a
Listen.
Monday night.
I am
Keep
from
it.
South Bay originally.
South Bay in the
Georgia.
building.
So what you claim,
I
Sabe?
claim South Bay.
There you
What else am I
go. I
supposed to
just
rep?
started a wall.
Now
I'm
we about to
just
throw
asking.
gang signs and shit.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
Well, throw clay what? Oh, I don't know. Go ahead.
Mug.
Go
Okay,
ahead.
Let's see. I'm a mother of 4. I currently work at Palm Beach Central High School
is what
as a
I'm talking
co-located
about.
therapist with Sequel Youth
Okay.
Services. Went back into that field because I wanted to go back into the school district for a while. I have kids of that age.
Mm-hmm.
You really need to have a pulse on your children when you have children of that age, and that's what motivated me to go back into the school system.
Okay.
Learned so much
I'm sure you did.
about what goes on nowadays.
I'm sure you did.
And what our kids deal with in the school system. Like, as parents, you guys really don't know what your children are dealing with.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I just found out my son was left-handed during the pandemic. Like, nigga,
I don't know
you
what type of father
left-handed. That is it. I think the nigga just learned how to
you've
do
been
it.
all these years to not know that. But
I just found out,
we're
right?
gonna focus on depression.
Yes. So you have 4 kids.
Yes, I have 4 children. My oldest son is 20 years old.
Okay.
Yeah.
I told you about 40-ish.
My oldest daughter is 17. Both have graduated from high school.
Congratulations.
Yes. I have a 12-year-old and a soon-to-be 7-year-old. She'll be 7 years old.
Oh, she's still in the sheets, literally.
Yeah.
So when are you predicting your next child?
No,
Oh,
more. We're
okay.
done. Yeah.
She's not, don't laugh too out there. I ain't even know she
Listen,
had
7-year-old.
Yeah, they always say, we didn't know you had those last 2 children.
When
no
they ain't
one
see her
really
pregnant.
Has seen those last 2 children.
Well, she's very tiny. I'm sure she doesn't even show when she's pregnant.
I don't
But,
know. She must have sat on the egg or so.
I want you to hush.
So now, you said it's your kids that brought you into the field of working as...
Going back into the school district. Yes.
So, as a therapist, how long have you been doing that? You do one-on-one?
Yes.
Is it just in kids? Do you do adults?
Now I'm only working with children.
Okay.
High school level, 9th grade, 12th grade.
All right, so they come to you during the school
Yes.
session. Okay. So how is that? But you right now, even though you're only dealing with kids right now, you done it with adults before?
I've worked
Okay,
with
so
adults.
you worked in the field generally, any ages. So, what is your take with therapists, African American seeing therapists in the Black community? What's your take on that? Because you're in the field, what's your experience with that? Before and now.
Before I was in the field, let's keep it real. We don't believe that we have mental disorders.
Filta Me
Black
Not.
people do not feel like there is anything wrong with our minds. And if you go to your parents and you say, "Oh, I feel so sad," they're gonna say, "Suck it up, ain't nothing wrong with you."
Yep.
That's what we've heard all of our lives. So how can you expect to understand what's wrong with you when someone is saying
Nothing's wrong with you.
I told my grandma something was in that closet. I told her so many times it was a monster. And I ain't waited till now to get on this show.
Girl.
So you were saying,
Yes.
right? So in our community, we feel like suck it up, and it's probably because our parents done did it to us too, right?
But this is what I've come to learn and understand. Our parents did not understand what they were doing to us. This I can't deal with him. Our parents did not understand what they were doing to us.
Cause they parents did it to them.
That's right.
So when we're not educated,
Yeah.
we're gonna keep doing the same thing. You know better, do better, right?
So I want to go to therapy. What am I doing at therapy? How does all of that go about?
What kind of therapy you going to?
A therapist. For that's a good question. Not
You just can't just go just.
I know.
I mean,
know.
you can go just to
Levels for that.
You no,
because you don't know what you made.
because it's only 2 types. It's either marriage counseling, a therapist for
There's
couple
there's
therapy,
couples
or
therapy.
single therapy. And the single therapy, you just talk about whatever the hell you want to talk about, right?
Yes. It's singles. It individual
And
therapy.
that's what I mean,
You
individual.
talk about whatever you want to talk about. Yeah. And sometimes
Yeah,
it leads
so
you down a road that you didn't even know you were having an issue in. So, if you got a great therapist and you build that alliance with that therapist, you're gonna talk about some things you didn't know.
What do you think we can do as the African American community to break that chain and be able to communicate with our kids or family?
I think we need to be open and honest with our children. I think as a Black community, we've hidden so many things. We hide so much stuff in our households. That's one of the problems.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we talk about nothing. In my household, my children can come to me and they can say, I'm feeling a little shaky, I'm feeling weird, I'm having a little anxiety. Like, they can come and communicate those kind of things to me because as a therapist, I've always spoken that way around them. So it's like, we don't hide emotions. Like,
Okay.
you cry, however you feeling, let's get through it because there's a process through that. You gonna keep stopping the pain? No, I'm gonna teach you how to get through it. So that's what I talk to my kids a lot about. Like, they understand that. My daughter does that with, the girl is crazy. The girl used to call me at work sometimes and she'll be like, my friend is in the classroom having a breakdown and I'm trying to talk to her. Can you tell me what to say? And I'm like, I'm not your friend's therapist. Like, I'm in a session. Because as soon as one of my kids call, I'm like, okay, my kids are calling. So I'll try and call back, and she's calling me because she wants to do therapy on her friends in school. And it's like, baby, you can't be doing that.
I mean, you're being an excellent role.
But it's because I've taught them to understand emotions and learn how to speak with people and understand what people are feeling. You could really, you pay attention to verbal cues, body language, everything with people.
So what would Okay, if I needed a therapist, what would a reason for someone to go to see a therapist? Just so people know, because some people feel like, oh, I don't need nobody for this, but maybe, you know what I'm saying? Because there's all type of reason why we don't go. First of all, we
take it to the Lord.
Oh, please.
It'd be about 4, 5, 6 best friends and a cousin and an uncle and somebody's mama.
I'm saying that's
maybe
what
a
they
grandma
swear.
before it goes to the Lord.
No, that's what they swear.
Yeah, no.
That's when I say that, I mean like when people like, I'm just gonna put it in God's hand. Like
no. I talk to God and I go to therapy, baby.
But I'm saying you have those people
and
that
a lot of old school people do believe that you should take all your problems to God. But God has given us therapists as well to go and work out problems. You can go to therapy for anything.
And then even when taking it to God, there's the saying, and that's actually taking it to God, because you definitely can use God as a therapist. You just gotta wait and be in that silent place, that closed place, so you can hear His answer. You won't get the answer real quick. Yes, so they can understand. You need a quiet place.
For those microwave people,
those who cannot do that or don't know how to do it as of yet, because it's something that I didn't know how to. Yeah. You gotta learn it.
Yeah, it is.
You will go to what God created, like she said, therapist. But what I want to know is, what would somebody need therapy for? Because I might be sitting at home and listening to this right now and just be like, oh, okay, yeah, but I don't need it. But could be going through what?
Anything.
I've had people.
I understand that, but I want her to say it.
Relationship.
Such as breakup.
Okay.
I've had people come that are suicidal. I've had people come that were
molestation, being abused, female, men, children. That's what I'm saying. Like, throw it out there so that they will know, because some people sit at home with that stigma of
domestic violence.
Don't take it. I'm saying, take it. Don't say nothing. We talk about it in the house, and that's it. No. They need to know that you can bring it out the house, because you need healing for yourself.
Yes.
It's not healing for other people. You need to heal for yourself.
Any type of violent acts that make people go through trauma every day. What do you consider your trauma? My trauma and your trauma are different traumas. So I may have something as simple as somebody push me in the street and it may traumatize me, and I don't want to walk down sidewalks and now have a social anxiety. I may need to go to therapy for that, where somebody may push you and you're just like, oh, it didn't bother you.
Push them right back.
So yeah, but so our traumas are different. What's cookie cutter for me is not cookie. We're not cookie cutter. Yeah. So I'm stamped differently than you are. Like, therapy for me was because I needed to work out life situations. Like, I've gone to therapy. I'm a therapist that go to therapy.
Yeah, because I asked that because remember last Monday we had the fan mail where the woman wanted the question about, and then it was exactly those type of situations. She was like, we gonna take care of it. I think she said in the house, or how we always take care of it. People like to take care of stuff in their home, but you're not taking care of anything. You're just covering up.
Yeah. How does that work for us?
It doesn't.
People? It does not work.
It's okay to go and sit and talk to somebody. Because that somebody actually gets paid to not say anything. You go to your aunties, your uncles, and all that. They just going to blab your business and not even help you. This person will be able to help you. You'll be saying things that you never thought you felt or didn't feel or didn't know to say. You already felt it, but it's another thing when you put it into words and you hear it. Because sometimes issues, you don't know you're going through something till you actually say it and you hear it. Then you start believing yourself.
You really don't understand that you're
going through emotions and feelings, bitch. I would take mine.
I want you to understand what I'm saying.
But
that's
what
I'm saying.
Yes, because when you go to therapy,
take me to the king.
You know what? I cannot.
Don't have much to bring.
When do you go
hey.
My heart is torn in pieces. It's my offering. That's what we take it.
Hey,
we take it.
all
take
the
it.
time.
But seriously though, like we as people, man, I think it's so hard, especially with black men. Now I'm gonna speak on behalf of black men.
Please.
Because when you raise and most of my friends and cousins and family members, like, they ain't how they dad in the household. I ain't even finna act like it was just the Cosby Show at every house I went to, with the exception of mine. No, it was double whammy for me, because not only was I living with a single mom, it was a single grandma. So my grandma raised me, you know what I'm saying? And then it ain't no another man right there, you know, with my mama or whatever. So you gotta be tough as a black man. Like, they expect more out of you and less to be emotional or to say that you feel a certain type of way, because you gotta be tough. Not only for the women around you, but for yourself, because when you come from a neighborhood that's like mine, it was tough growing up. You only the strong survive.
But what did that mentality get us?
It didn't get us anywhere, but at the same time, I think with technology the way it is, and we being like the beat of when it first tipped off, like with the computer thing, like, cause we grew up during that time, and it gave you a different perspective to know that, well, I ain't the only person that feel like this. There's other people out here like that, because the internet done made it so that we could connect with each other. But it's also a curse.
Be careful who you tell your business to on the internet, because there be predators out there talking about they going through the same thing you go through. Yeah. Next thing you know, you in that black van.
No, you ain't gotta be in a black van.
No, for real.
You in a goddamn hotel in Tempe, Arizona.
Oh, okay,
Ponderosa ain't no Wi-Fi there, motherfucker. You stuck there.
The Ponderosa Inn.
The Carlton.
This is real. It may be funny, but this is real. Be careful who you tell your business to on the book, because they may be setting you up for the okie doke.
Well, you know, everybody, at some point, as a black man, like now, like I tell my brothers, I tell my friends, man, I love you, bro. Because with the way life set up now, that might be your last time seeing them. And sometimes people don't know how many people love them until they gone, and then you can't feel it. So even with that, you feel like you got to remain tough, because your best friend beside you might want to tell you something that he can't even tell you, because he don't want to be judged based on you might feel a certain type of way about, damn, bro, I didn't know you were going through that, bro. Or you got, your father wasn't in your life, or you got molested, or anything like that. Like, it's crazy out there, and you got to be strong and know how to communicate. But it was hard to communicate with people that weren't raised to communicate.
But now we can. So we are now the parents. So we got to instill that. We got to practice it too, because we went through that. Some of us may need to seek.
Man, my grandma would have whooped the depression out my ass. I can tell you that. She would have whooped it out me. Y'all keeping it 100 for real.
We also have to understand that nowadays the school system is educating our children.
Hell yeah, you go to jail.
Mental health disorders. Like at our school, before COVID, we were doing mental health Mondays. So our students get to come in and talk about mental health as a school. And all the teachers had to be cross-trained in it. Like, if they needed additional help, then the therapists that were on campus, we had to go around and help. But these kids were, like, coming out in all real, true feelings. I had so many, like, I was overstaffed. My caseload was supposed to be, like, 36. I was at, like, 56. Wow. And I'm talking about a school that has 2,800 students on campus, and I couldn't serve everyone. So our kids really do go through depression, social anxiety. On a campus of 3,000 students almost, I cannot walk through all those students. So every day I have a student coming in. I can't walk around campus. I'm breaking down. They having breakdowns. Like our kids really go through it on campus. Wow. Like so, and what I'm finding more now though with the younger generation, now that they are being educated, they do talk about their emotions a little bit more. Like they're way more open. I get the boys, they'll come in therapy sessions and they want to tell me everything.
I'm sure the boys are coming to therapy session.
No. I look nothing like this when I'm at work. Nothing like this.
Okay.
So.
Got on your Mary J. Blige.
You got an OnlyFans page?
No. You know what?
Hey, she better not have one.
I don't want to talk to you right now, Ishmael.
But so we're gonna go to commercial. Okay.
I'm gonna go pay some bills. That was weird.
Ish finna go pay some bills.
I'm finna go pee, y'all. I'll be right back.
All right, we'll be right back.
Oh my God, you were.
This show was brought to you by Balt Vodka.
You wanna shop? It's on me. Sex on the phone. Call me. You wanna talk? Darling, I'm on the hotline. You know you can get it. You wanna shop? It's on me. Sex on the phone. Call me. You wanna talk? Darling, I'm on the hotline, you know you can get it. Hello, I can do you right. Girl, you tired of looking.
Michael Jackson, moonwalk, like, come look at this shoe.
And we're back.
Oh, we back. We're back.
Yeah.
Bro. I didn't even get a countdown or anything.
You didn't use the bathroom either.
Nah.
So don't. Never mind. So hey, it's me. How was y'all weekend? Labor Day weekend.
The Lakers won. That topped it off for me. The Heat doing their thing.
Man.
The Heat is doing their thing.
Y'all stay tuned because the Dolphins gonna come right behind them.
The who?
No, I don't know about that. It just changed the whole
I was
complexity
down with you until you said the Dolphins.
of what was going on.
See, I got some like unwanted voices off camera right now.
Nobody rocking with the Dolphins. You like
Dolphins. Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
I feel you.
My bad. I was trying to get the.
Yeah, it looked weird on camera.
Shout out to the Dolphins. Yes, we're going to the Super Bowl.
Okay.
If y'all want to watch somebody else play, the Dolphins ain't even. The Dolphins ain't going on.
You guys
They on
gonna
Super
go back
Bowl.
up for another team?
Oh, shout out to the Miami Heat though. Pat Riley, Eric Spoelstra.
Now that I actually like drunk some water and I'm kind of like focused a little bit, she's actually not as petite as I thought. She's kind of fat actually.
Back to the Miami Heat.
The beef for real.
Talk about the Miami
Okay.
Dolphins.
No.
Cause she's kind of fat. It's not. I had to look again.
The Heat hold a 3-1 lead
Why you
over
keep
the.
bringing up
We
They
bring
do
it
their
on.
thing,
They
That's the one good thing of 2020.
got the number 1 seed, the team that had the best record in all of the entire NBA.
They're setting the tone for
Yeah.
the Dolphins.
The Heat doing their
that
thing.
is the best way to look at now. You
No,
we
no,
look
Setting
only
the
team-
tone.
No, Tampa Bay might do
Man,
something this year.
please. Miami coming out of 2020 like what?
The
What's
one
good?
thing I like about the Dolphins, they got some
Oh, and
pretty uniforms.
where they go? Oh, and what every year?
No, they'll win like 3 or 4
What the
games.
hell is a
They
Rivera
start
Beach
out-
Panther?
Yeah, shout out to the Rivera
what?
Beach Panther.
What is that?
I don't know, shit. You got to call and ask her.
A sea cat in the where? Where's that? Is that on the beach? What's the Rivera Panther? But before we get right back into what we're doing, you want to tell them about the show? Maybe somebody want to fly out and go watch you.
No, I mean,
Wait, what?
I mean, we've
Vegas,
been-
I was gonna let them know that
Oh, 'cause-
eventually. I mean, that's
What?
what we were talking about.
We
You
wasn't,
just put me
but
on the spot like
no.
that, like
Man, you
I
gotta
mean,
be
about
ready,
that.
Mr. Renaissance.
Yeah.
get ready.
Philanthropist. You gotta be at a moment's notice.
I was born ready, but right before we came from commercial, I was just talking about some shoes to be ready there.
Okay, well, what are you getting the shoes for?
Oh, I'm thinking about something. It's a secret. I don't want to just put it out there like that. I like. for
Yeah,
them to
just
see
follow on
the
my
time. But
page.
yeah,
Y'all
I'ma
see
be
it.
in
Me and Eddie
Vegas.
Green page,
I'ma
okay?
be in Vegas. Me and the kid, Eddie
Why
Green,
is he not promoting himself?
Spunky Robinson. We're gonna be out in Vegas at Looney's. Got a lot of
Definitely
people
could fly.
flying out. The flight's cheap right
Spirit
now.
might be $17, right?
Yeah, the flight might be $17, but check that bag. It's gonna be $164.
So they get their money.
Some kind of way. Don't let those little prices fool you. They talk about if I get a carry-on, I'm taking everything in the carry-on. I swear to God, I'll buy some clothes when I get there. Them
Okay.
airlines be taxing you. But yeah, we're going out to Las Vegas to turn it up to set a tempo. Just lay it out, cause Florida, low key, like it's some funny dudes in the state of Florida. Like it ain't a state where a lot of funny people come
out
from.
of, yeah.
So people
They look for
don't-
sports to come out.
No, they look not in comedy. They look for them to come from Chicago. Or,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
New York, but nigga, I can tell you this, not this one right here.
Okay.
No sir, no way, no high. I done came too far. For God to let me
All right,
down.
305.
Nah, 561.
568.
I'm talking about straight out of the mug, and being able to travel the country, some parts of the world.
What's the show
showcase my
date?
talent. I think it's on the 15th.
Okay.
15th of September.
15th, yeah.
Thank you.
15th.
Just a little bit.
September 15th.
That's the 15th thing.
Is that your
15th.
manager?
I'm a cousin right there.
Oh,
That's my
cousin.
Well,
cousin.
he
What's
needs
the
a
date?
manager, sound
Yeah.
like an assistant or something.
What's the date?
That's the 15th.
15th through the what?
So we're gonna go out on the 14th.
On the 14th, yeah.
All right, so the 15th, they in Vegas.
That got weird for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they know, man. The people that's on here, they know where I'm at. They following.
What about the ones that don't know and might want to support you? Because they see how you wearing them glasses or the tsunami on your head, like the shirt. You know what I'm saying? They might be like,
it's not a man unit.
It is a man unit.
Oh my God.
Somebody gonna start believing.
What's a man unit?
You know the man units, like the weave they glue up there and then they
glue and everything
cut the hair.
on top of his head.
You have a man unit. Let us see. Let us see.
Right there at the top,
Turn it.
Bald spot.
Put it to the side. I want to see the tip of your head right here. Let me see your crown.
The show is the 14th through the 16th. Showtime the 15th. Pull the fuck up is what Eddie Green said. Y'all, if y'all can afford to fly out, support Palm Beach County. Ain't nobody. Yeah, if y'all ain't doing nothing, tickets are under $20. You know, take the city out there. Y'all went to Orlando and Atlanta.
Oh Lord.
But anyways, back to our topic. We're not gonna talk about P Valley. So great field to work in. Black people are people. You know, it's nothing wrong with getting help, seeking attention.
Absolutely not.
It's the norm now. You know, go sit on somebody's couch, check prices. I don't know if she's doing anything, but after the show, we'll put it on so you guys can reach out to her.
Why are you looking?
So yeah, Sherry.
I don't know what you
like
said,
some
but it
cougar
sounded
bait.
like cougar bait. Oh, I like that.
Yes.
Hashtag cougar bait.
Yes.
You was just in days just then. What happened?
Because I'm just admiring the presence of two beautiful black women, educated black women.
We appreciate you.
Love that right there, man. Just uplift me. Make me feel good.
Oh.
Yeah. Wandey got that ponytail
Yes.
dread. She got
I want to see how long these dreads.
She got the ponytail and the dreads. You got both. You got two hairdos. How you get two hairdos?
Girl, you knew he was gonna do it.
Yeah, she already know it wasn't gonna be a matter of
Yeah,
time.
it's gonna be in ponytails for a little bit because
it do grow fast though, cause you just got it done.
my color was put in by Angelica Black on Facebook, also Angelica Sweets on IG. Melted by Sweets is the business page.
She don't do dreads.
She do dreads,
Well,
but she
need to
color
do 'em
hair
again.
as well. But she will lay your lace and it will melt into your forehead. So make sure y'all get at her, okay?
I seen the video. She
Okay.
do be on. I think it was like blue. So I seen one of a lace.
Yeah.
A
No,
lace.
turquoise.
No,
Yeah.
I did see it. I seen it in the studio. They was somewhere and she had it.
Oh yeah. He did.
Yeah,
He did. He did.
I be
what?
seeing, I don't know how they be cutting that shit. They be,
She worked with 613s too, y'all.
Cut the fuck out. That's how they be cutting that shit. Then they get the little bitty pieces of leftover hair and put
like this.
Put the cursive edges and shit on that shit. That shit be looking so
So what's your next
sweet.
venture?
Delicious, I might add.
You say you opened a treatment center. Is the treatment center still open and running?
No, we closed the treatment center. My business partner actually moved to North Carolina. He and his
Moved or
partner-
running? Because you know a lot of places got shut down now.
Listen.
We got people in jail, people waiting trial, kids got displaced. We talked about earlier. Move or running?
Moved.
Okay.
My treatment center was successfully closed.
Okay.
That's
Hey.
the first.
I'm just saying.
Successfully closed.
Yes, I mean,
What does that even mean?
I closed it because I was
okay.
sick of substance abuse. To be honest with you, I had to take a break from it.
Say that.
Like I really did. Like you work that job for too long, and it's not. You guys get the soft end of it, but when you're in the office with the client and you're hearing
Everything.
I take all of that home with me.
What's everything?
Every
pain,
horror story
shit.
that they've ever had, the child abuse.
No, the
neglect,
reason
the
why I
sexual
asked is
assaults,
because
the rapes.
although we not licensed, trust and believe in those halfway houses, we hear almost about this everything you hear.
Oh,
we're
yeah.
just unable to treat. You feel what I'm saying? Because when they come and they hit that rock bottom to where they want to tell you everything, you sit up till 2 a.m. because you don't want them to leave and go get high.
Oh yeah. That
Then you got the ones that's real high. Now went on a marathon and now they want you to sit there and listen to all
That happened to my uncle
and
one
you
time.
don't leave because they're gonna go back and get high. So you kind of like stuck in a situation. So trust me, we hear it. I get yelled at when they come from that treatment center. and they itching for that Suboxone,
Oh,
they
yeah.
can't get it in the house.
And the
Bitch,
VHS
all
can't-
kind of bitches and this, that. I don't know how to talk to somebody. They want to call this person, that person, and report on me.
I'm gonna call DCF because bitch, you don't know what you're doing anyway.
You
They'll
got
get
to
that.
So
have.
y'all don't want to know what happened with me and my uncle?
Are we gonna believe what happened with
You
Yeah.
got to have patience
I
and
did.
actually love what you want, love what you do to work in treatment.
Because the clients,
Because they're human beings.
they're battling something that they cannot control.
Have no control
and when
over.
you are dealing with them, that's the way you have to continuously deal with them. Like, okay, you can't control this. You really don't understand what you're doing. And when they get clean, they come back and they apologize.
I have 5 successful stories from the time
Well,
that
we
I
ain't
worked.
finna hear all
No, I'm
5
not finna
of
give no stories, but I have 5 successful clients
Because
that I
I'm going
work
to tell
with.
y'all what happened between me and my
That
uncle.
I
don't
work with
give a fuck.
while working in
I'm
the
gonna
field that I worked in. And
tell y'all.
I keep in contact with them today. We're on Facebook. I'm watching them getting a 5 years and 6 years, having kids, graduating. I feel good. I almost feel like somebody's mama. Well, I am
Okay,
somebody's mama.
one time.
One time for my son last year, senior year in college. It went by so
Yes.
fast. Thank you.
Shout out to that.
Shout out to
But
that.
my uncle that time, he had just got out the halfway house. And
Oh my God.
he was staying with me and my nana. And she was like, you gotta watch him. I'm like,
How old were you?
I was like 17. I was like, hey, I ain't say that to her, but I'm like, I ain't finna watch no grown ass man. Like, but I knew if I went to sleep, he was gonna leave the house. And he gonna probably end up somewhere he ain't had no business. It was about 2:47 in the morning. This man still ain't sleep. Yeah, I remember the
Oh, he waiting for
exact
you to go to
time.
bed.
2:47. I said, you know what? Fuck it. I said, wherever you want, I'm gonna take you to go get it, and you can just come back here and do it. Cause I can't.
You
I can't.
enabled him?
I didn't call it enabling it.
What did you call it? Let me.
He need to go
I
to
was
sleep.
gaining his trust. See what I
Building an alliance with your uncle.
Say it again. What were you doing, sir?
did? I was gaining his trust.
Miles. Is this Miles?
Is
Is this Miles? Miles.
Okay,
You
Miles.
were
Miles Braxton.
you were getting his trust, Mr.
I was
Braxton.
gaining his trust.
And
So
what were
some-
your intentions when you?
Once you
to
gained
let
his
him know
trust.
that he could trust me and I can help him.
So did you take him to
build-
go get the rock
Oh, it wasn't a rock.
What was it?
powder?
Yeah, it was some powder.
Oh. So did you take him?
Yeah, I took him.
So you gained his trust. He came back to the house, got high, and
He
was.
ain't bringing in grandma's house though. I told him I'm bringing.
So he
it
went.
in.
He got high and went to sleep.
I don't know. I went to sleep. God damn, I just not
Oh.
realized.
So you basically triggered him.
No, but he was there
Wait,
when
no.
grandma got there
You
that
gave
morning.
him Coke. And
I ain't gave it to him. I don't even know how to order that shit. You talking about gave it to him. I don't know how to buy weed. I don't know anything other than weed. I do not know how to order. I don't know how that shit come. Liters, kilograms, $20 worth of powder. I don't know how to say. Niggas gonna get over on me if I try to go buy some cocaine. And I ain't never bought no cocaine before. Nigga can't even ask me that. I don't know
Not
how to
playing with
order it.
Ishmael.
You gotta know how to order drugs. to be on drugs. Hell no. Hey, let me get $45 worth of cocaine.
Seek
That nigga
help.
don't know.
If you
I
need
don't know
help, seek help.
that I don't supposed to
That's
be
all we're
buying
saying
it. I don't
to-
even think they sell it like that. It's gotta be like a ball or something. I know it's like an 8-ball. It might be a quarter ball.
So you know
It might
something.
be
You
a-
don't know exactly how to order it.
I don't know nothing about
You
when it
just
comes
call it
down
an
to.
8-ball.
Cause that's popular. They
Okay,
rappers
that's
say
a
that in
popular
songs.
order. It's a popular order.
But it ain't a lot.
It's a popular
'Cause
order.
It ain't a lot though.
So how you know
What
it's not
is
a
it?
lot?
I know the value of
I-
like, but I don't know how to order it. Like
You
can't
just
nobody-
ordered it.
Just like
No,
we
that's
talking.
wait. That's like a. That ain't like you don't understand.
So you want to, or you don't know how to order big weight. You know how to order
I
little
don't
weight.
know how to order none of
Oh.
it. I'ma say how much I got in the drug if I don't know how I'm supposed to order it.
So you just go say, I got $40. I want
Let me get
$40.
$40 worth.
$40
Yeah,
worth
the
of
big go no. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, this nigga got to be the police or something. No, I
Yeah,
don't
that's
know.
what
It
they
ain't.
gonna think
And you
it
can't
was.
tell somebody that you buying cocaine. I had a story one time. Had a boss. He wanted me to get him some coke.
What kind of work
Listen,
is it?
crazy part. I swear to God, I'm not making this up. When he first asked me, he was comfortable enough to ask me this.
Why?
Cause we were cool. I don't know why. You right. I don't know why he was comfortable enough, but I knew he smoked weed and he knew I smoked weed. So it was like he wasn't like my boss. He was like my manager. So he was like,
it be the managers and the supervisors, not the real bosses.
It don't be the boss.
It don't be the bosses. It be them other motherfuckers who get high.
So he said, he was like, Ish, can you get me some white girl? I was like, I don't know no white girls. Like, I never had heard anyone reference cocaine as being a person, and it was a white girl. I didn't know what he was talking
It's
about.
on all white.
So he was like, man, some candy. Some candy. Like, I still don't know.
How old were you then?
I was mid-20s.
So the first one was 17 with your uncle.
This one was our mid-20s.
Now you're in your mid-20s, and you've never heard of Nair rap song referred to powder as white girl.
I can't make my boss think I know what he's talking about, girl. I gotta play dumb. And then when I was like, no, bro, I don't know nobody that sell that. The look of disappointment he had.
He just know your black ass knew somebody.
He knew, yeah. That's why he asked you in the first place.
Like the man was so disappointed that I didn't know anybody that could get him what he wanted. And it convinced me the look. I was like, you know, all right, I'm going to ask somebody. Now, this is what they don't tell you. Since we talk about substance
Listen,
abuse.
we're not promoting to go buy anything, okay?
No, definitely. They gonna
you just
hear
had
it.
a story to tell.
So the first thing to like buy a drug you ain't never bought before is going to ask somebody who sell this drug. And the only person I knew I could have asked was the person that I got weed from. But when you ask for a drug like that, you gotta put a disclaimer out that this ain't for you. Cause you don't want nobody to think.
You gotta eat that. It ain't for me.
No, cause it ain't for me. For one, being straight up honest, it ain't for me. But when you go tell him that, cause he got to order it.
I want to know why you have to specifically tell him that.
No, cause he gonna be like, damn, bro, I didn't know you was on that shit. I'm like, hey, bro, I ain't know that shit. That shit for my boss. Like, that shit for my boss. Like, now I already told who it for, and now he don't sell it, so he gotta go to somebody.
That's too much.
And now when he asks to somebody for the drug, he got to tell them it ain't for him. It's for my boss. And already there are too many people involved in one drug transaction. So I clearly don't know that I never ever buy a drug like that. Because I don't know nothing but weed. I pray to God I never ever get on a drug or anything. Like just whatever. Like for real. Because drugs are really, really powerful. Yeah. Like I done seen that shit take down the people, the best of the best. Yeah. And we as not as just black people, we as people sometimes don't understand it because we not licensed in that field. We ain't never had the time to understand it, and we just plain right be blind to it in front of us because we'll call them like homeless people or bums or something like that, and they really needed help. So like I told her earlier, it was a pleasure like even getting you to come to share your knowledge about mental health or stress or whatever. Like it's a lot of stuff out there, and it take a strong individual,
especially during this time.
What,
I'm
during
sure
the
pandemic right now. We've been on whatever we've been on for the last 6, 7, maybe 8 months
since March. March 13th.
So
was the last day of school. So yeah.
I mean, a lot of therapists is gonna be needed. Yeah, a lot of people.
Yeah, because we losing a lot of people too. So that's a whole nother part of therapy. Yeah.
You have domestic.
That's why young kids get you a degree in the mental health or the medical field. Like
which they're going to school used to be there.
Always gonna have a job.
Divorces. There's gonna be a lot of. Speaking of divorces.
Who don't got divorced?
This Dr. Dre wife, soon to be ex-wife, asked for I'm sorry guys. It's just that when a divorce came out. She's asking for $2 million a month.
He got it.
It don't matter if he got it.
Okay. Nah, I ain't saying
$2 million a month.
They ain't asking for that much if they don't think he got that much.
Listen,
you just can't break up with your husband
for that much
tomorrow when
I understand. He probably can afford to give her $10 million a month.
Exactly. Like
she's asking for what she knows.
I'm sure he can. But just because he can don't mean he should.
Why not?
That's like the Rain Girl Talking
But
about
how long they been
53K
together?
from Future a month for a toddler.
But see, they be looking at it like that. Like I totally get what you be saying.
Their
Or
tax
saying
bracket is
they
there,
look,
so.
yeah,
I know.
it's just because of that. That
Clear
ain't-
as day, I know
That's
that.
where
that
their
ain't
tax
nothing.
bracket
But
is. So
what-
he ain't working at Burger
When
King.
him getting having to pay $2 million, that sounds like a lot to people that ain't got $2 million to pay a month. Oh, he got $2 million to pay a month and still ain't gonna be hurt. And they don't calculate them numbers and okay, you gonna still be living in your
Listen,
bubble.
he watching them. He watching them numbers because for him to come out and say, check this out, sis, it is a prenup. Why you over here thinking it ain't no prenup? No, it's a prenup. So he's watching his money.
Wait, how she signed a prenup?
He watching his
and
money.
not know she signed a prenup.
No, it's not that she didn't know she signed a prenup. They signed a prenup, but supposedly after so many years of them being married, he was like, "Oh, I see how you whatever love, what." Supposedly he ripped the prenup, but now he's saying, "Oh, prenup never was ripped." He's saying he got a copy of the prenup.
Well, that's a legal document somewhere to have it.
I'm sure.
I don't think
I
you
mean,
just
if
have
there
it in
wasn't
both.
another legal document that
It wouldn't be official.
to
Like somebody got it.
cancel it, why would you
No,
think
that's
that
what I'm
was
saying.
true?
But she thought it was gone. She thought when they ripped whatever they ripped up that was that.
No,
But he's
no.
saying no.
She gonna end up with some money. I don't know if
thought
she
once
gonna
he
get
ripped
that
it up,
$2 million.
That was that she didn't want to go get a lawyer to put this in black and white. That
No.
oh, okay.
Well,
month.
if there's no prenup, this is the best way to get money.
Yeah.
It's more negotiation. A
'Cause they'll
prenup
be
is
like,
just black
they
and
ain't
white.
got no-
This
I
is
they
know
got
what
kids.
I'm saying. She's saying he just ripped up the prenup. Like
They got
you can't
kids?
just tell me you ripped
grown.
something.
They
Their
wouldn't
kids
be
are
included
adults.
because they
That's
adults.
just he been married to the lady for a long
Yes.
time.
Wow.
What her name is? Michelle?
I don't know her
No.
name.
Oh, he was fucking her. He was fucking her though.
Oh
wasn't
my
it?
God.
Wasn't that's the one he was fucking? Oh, that was like,
Hey, lady.
It was one of
You
them.
don't know if that's true.
Yeah, they did a documentary on her. He was bigging her up. That was before he was married. This was years ago, way before the bitch he just married. Trying to
I'm
get
just
$2
saying,
million.
I understand he got it. I know he got it. Trust me. Just because we won't hear from him, he's definitely making money. But
We don't know what they done
Beats
discussed
by Dre.
though.
Come on.
Yeah.
Beats by Dre.
Yeah,
I
he
know.
making money. I ain't even
Period.
got nothing to do with
he
the
making money that we
music.
don't even know about.
Exactly.
Forget Beats by Dre.
That's why-
What about the money that we don't know
That's
he
what I'm
making?
saying. But that alone, that's why she's saying, hey, you can
Yeah.
afford that. Give it to me.
Yeah.
Dre, I'm with you. Nah. Sis, let's revisit that prenup.
Man, if that was your sister, you wouldn't be with that.
I
man.
still would be with the same because it's just like you sit and
Man, you saying
They
that
probably
now.
got it
when
with
you-
the-
Come on.
You don't know what
come
you've been asking
Come on.
that man
So
for
you've
if you've been
living
married
this
to
life
that
of luxury
man.
with this man.
I'm
for
glad
all
you here.
these
I'm glad
years.
you
I'm
here.
not, but see,
For all these years,
Okay.
you're telling me, oh, you're gonna divorce me, and I'm gonna go back to the
regular
pigsty?
life.
I'm not finna go back to the
No,
pigsty. I'm not
no.
finna go there. But while I'm with you, bitch, I'm building something because ain't shit fucking forever.
Man, we
do
seen
that,
how to
apparently.
build.
And then you
that.
put, and then you do what the fuck you?
I hear you. I wish.
Jocelyn
You know
told
how
that
many
man,
men
you
wish
ain't
they
sending me back to the streets.
had you.
Period.
that
She ain't
attitude.
going back to the streets. She
Period.
want them $2 million.
Yeah, ain't nobody seen finna walk away like that.
No.
'Cause-
I'm not saying for her to walk away with nothing. That's not what I'm saying.
No, you clearly not saying that, but that
Thank
$2
you.
million, man, she gonna get some. You talking about you with Dre? Hi. They been married 20 plus years.
Yeah,
They
they've
done
been
built
long
something
time.
outside of
Listen,
this.
they've been married 20 plus
And
years.
she gotta keep a
but we don't know
lifestyle.
how long that whatever been going on. That ain't just happened. That was been happening.
Well, he shoulda
They
been-
got-
he shoulda been
he
got
getting
this
his
took
duck in the
care
row.
of.
She getting her duck in the row, bitch. That whole time while you getting your duck in the row, bitch, you should have been finding other avenues for money.
Man, that lady
but what if
wasn't
it don't
thinking
work out
about
the way
that.
you wanted
Like,
it to work
well,
out?
if it don't work out for 25 years.
You gonna keep letting? I'm gonna keep living like that.
Oh,
$2
man.
million a month, baby.
Not. She put time in.
Lady
in
say he
building.
beat Michelle.
Yeah, see, I told you. I told you.
She
Yeah.
built his empire.
And I guess that's why Rain, this the one from, she's actually from Palm Beach, and she said she didn't ask for that much though. That's what she said, but it came out that she asked for $53K a month.
Future got no. Future got no.
Future got dog, bro.
It's like.
Future counter her $53K with $1,000.
Yeah, like I'm telling you right now.
He's so petty.
No, Future, I'm talking about
I'm laughing
straight.
because it's funny, not
straight
because he's
crap.
gonna take care of his baby.
And
But I'm laughing because it's funny.
and
But
they said Future had a
Because
public
he ain't no
defender.
judicial system with her, too.
Cause-
Had the child support
Do
case.
it.
she ended up with $3,500.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the $3,500 that he given, she makes that.
Well, she all right then.
You feel what I'm saying? She makes that.
She all right then.
She
came
definitely
up.
makes that. I
Her
give her
baby.
her props. She you know.
Well, she got a little boy or girl?
A girl.
Yeah. I mean, Future got some baby mama though.
She got 9 kids, I think.
Yeah, he got some baby mama. I know
Future need to go
2 of his baby
get
mama.
a snip and clip.
Nah, man, that boy like
Nah.
fuck. Don't be mad at that man.
I mean, it won't stop him from fucking, but I mean, it
I'm
won't
just
stop him
saying.
from
He
reproducing.
probably want
Maybe he has a set.
He probably want to have a little empire.
Maybe she has. Yeah, he has a set number.
Yeah, maybe it would be an empire. He get 10, he got to pay child support.
You are so petty for that.
It's the law. Google
But
it.
his bracket though, it won't matter.
Yes, it is. The law is the law.
The bracket was
And
the
it's
law, I
10
thought, with the
kids,
rich
y'all.
folks.
Yeah, if you have 10 kids, you cannot
I
get
want you to
put.
go look that up and come back with facts for me, cause you know.
Yeah, I think it is 10. If you got 10 kids, you can't put a man on child support. 10 kids. If all 10 of them kids got a 10th, what that would make him have?
I want you to pick your phone up and find out how true that one is.
I'm
'cause
finna
I don't
Google
really
it.
care. Y'all don't listen to that part, okay? Because it's
You don't think-
irrelevant. Irrelevant.
No, man, because I made it. That was a Snapple fact. Child support,
He's so serious.
daddy. Well, how would I Google that?
But anyways, for those who are just tuning in, we have Gwendolyn Phillips,
Yes.
also known as Sweet. I don't know why she's pretty huge over here. But anyways, she works in the field of mental health, a therapist. Give your credentials.
I am a registered master's level clinician. So I'm registered as an intern with the state of Florida. I'm almost finished, thank God. So I'll be licensed in like 6 months as a clinician. Don't ask me why it took that long. I've been in substance abuse, working under my MCAT, which is a master's credentials for substance abuse. So I didn't worry about the license
Okay.
for about 3 years.
So we came on today. We talked about substance abuse, and she elaborated on her fields, her experience in substance abuse, high school, children, dealing with kids as a counselor. She really didn't talk about how she knew Ish, but Ish
I
talked
don't know
about
him
how.
very well.
So that's what our topics was earlier, but then we kind of jumped in based on what we were talking about, divorces, and we went to talking about Dr. Dre and his soon-to-be ex-wife who is requesting $2 million a month. And then I kind of brought up, Rain, who requested allegedly, because she said she did not request that amount, but $53K. Future counteracted with $100 allegedly, and she got $3,500, which is technically for her nothing. I think she should have got at least 5 stacks a month because Rain could make
Why you counting that, man? It
$3,500.
ain't about what she can make.
She
See?
makes that.
Why you want
She
Rain
makes
to get
that,
some
so
more?
it
it
ain't
should have
about
been.
what-
Your wife couldn't get the 2 million.
Just like you have to have 2 times your rent to move
'Cause
into
she probably
somebody's
know the
place
skeezer.
and security deposit. Well, the child support should be 2 times the mother's already current
But
pay
if she got,
income.
if she
Now if she
making
ain't got
money
nothing,
like
she ain't
that,
got nothing. But if she got something, listen, you gotta match her and then
they ain't how
y'all know how
child
to get
support
y'all,
work.
well, that's how it needs to
Wendy.
work. That's how it needs to work.
Well, if that's the case, then a lot of niggas won't be on child
I'm
support.
gonna call your $3,500 and I need you to add another $3,500.
I'm gonna call your 7,000 and give it to my auntie phone number. And when y'all call her, she gonna cuss y'all ass out. Since you doing all this calling, that's what's gonna
Lady
happen.
Larry said, what do we think that Oprah husband gonna ask for when he leave Oprah?
Oprah, the OWN network,
I'm
bitch, I
pretty
want the
sure.
whole network.
Oprah has that.
Man.
And deliver with them.
No, she got like the best lawyers in the world. They'll already have some word.
And she'll call Tyler Perry. He'll get his lawyers. And
No, it gonna be some money. It gonna be a lot of money to like anybody. It'd be a lot of money, but when you dealing with when that tax bracket right there, that's why a lot of people that be that rich don't be married.
No, they get married. They just have prenup.
Know what I'm saying? Like
Now
don't.
they have
I'm talking
prenups.
about
They
people
didn't
like,
know about prenups back in the day.
yeah, like
They
people
have
that got
prenups.
like a lot of
Our
money.
people.
Yeah, and they be marrying a white girl. They'll do that.
Marry who you like. We're not finna do that. We're not finna do that. Yes.
Who does your heart love? That's who you marry.
Man, come on, man. That's a whole
Why you
nother.
want to make this a black and white issue?
I ain't making it a black or white issue. I said what my heart felt. See, that's the difference between me. I don't make things black and white. I make them right and wrong. Was I wrong? My point exactly.
If you feel that
See
you
what
were
I
wrong,
mean?
then you were wrong. You just
See how I
you shouldn't
just
have to
handled
ask
that,
me if
ladies
you
and
were wrong,
gentlemen?
sir.
I had to burp, so I couldn't
Handle
answer.
that. Wakanda.
Forever, baby.
Moment of silence, guys.
Thank you. That was good. See how we see how all that worked out. Chazwick. Had a
This
short,
man
a short,
had cancer.
a short, powerful career.
Powerful career. And no, your circle.
Important.
Your circle is important. If his death taught a lot, but his circle, nobody knew. At least outside people.
I think
They
some
were already
people
prepared.
knew.
I mean,
Cause when I seen him on Jimmy
Fallon,
Fallon, I said something. I was like, either he losing weight or something for a movie.
But a movie actually did come out though.
Yeah, but
so it kind of made it look like it worked. I know what you're talking
yeah,
about.
but it didn't. It just seemed like it wasn't him. He ain't have like that smile or that energy
now that we
he
know,
always.
we can go back and say it.
No, I said it when I was watching it. I was like, dang, Chadwick,
What's
Yeah.
wrong with you? Why you lose? You know, and we were just
And then
so
the
hard
movie
on
came
it.
out, and Shade Room assumed this is why he lost the weight because he had
What
I think
movie
the one
it
where he
was? Was
playing
the Five Bloods?
No.
Oh, he was playing the lawyer with Jamie Foxx.
No,
He wasn't even in that movie.
no, he wasn't.
in the movie.
When they was taking over the banks and buying back property, what was that movie? It was based on a true story.
I don't remember that one.
Oh shit.
I remember him in Black Panther and Jackie Robinson.
That too.
Yeah, he did his thing in
Those
Jackie
are the
Robinson.
two you remember, hello.
Yeah, I mean like, cause that was big box office right there. Like I don't just watch
Right
it.
in your face. Huh?
Yeah, like you ain't got to try but to know who this is playing in this movie right here. But a very untimely death at such a young age. Out of Anderson, South Carolina. They're talking about replacing
One of
the
the
Confederate
Confederates,
statues and putting him up there.
They have my vote.
Which would
They
be
ain't
dope.
count your vote because you ain't from
We
there.
need to see more of that.
Yeah.
What did you just?
They ain't count her vote because she ain't from there. It gonna just be the people in that city. They're gonna decide if that even happens. And South Carolina ain't like really like okay. It ain't really a good place for like the culture when you talk about a state. It's a lot of lynching and a lot of stuff went down in South Carolina. So to make it out of a place like that and to pursue your dreams as an actor, man, that dude the epitome of don't give up. Cause he didn't give up. He fought all the way to the end.
And then visiting cancer patients
Yeah.
while being sick.
Yeah.
And
That was awesome.
When I saw that posted, I was like, wow. And you did not. We couldn't understand what he.
And
was
then
going through
we ain't see
mentally.
him a lot either.
21
But
Bridges.
think
That was
Yeah.
his last
about
movie.
mentally what he was
Yeah.
going
Did you
through.
watch that? Yeah, 21 Bridges.
It's on
You really knew
Netflix.
the
Yeah.
movie. Why would you ask him that?
Wait, I don't
Oh
know.
my bad.
Yeah, Black
Because it was all on
they were
Netflix.
box. See, that one
Yeah.
box office.
Two box office
That ain't
movies.
box
No,
office.
it's not. But that was
Yeah.
his last movie, and when it
She
came
looked it
out,
up
they
everything
assumed that's
for
why
you.
he.
Now you gotta go
What
watch
it is, 21 Savage.
21 Bridges.
Oh, I was close. Yeah, I had the right number, right?
Now you have to go watch it, Ishmael.
Yeah, but for him to like you said, Wandey, that's powerful. That he was a fighter, and like I said, we ain't see him a lot either though.
But
He was very
mentally, I think
private.
about his
He was
mental.
always private.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he had to be strong here. Can you imagine giving that much love when you know you're about to die? Like,
Giving you
I mean, you just
100%
give
and then
all of
some.
You because I got a purpose.
'Cause I don't wanna
Like,
put these
His life
people-
had
yeah.
meaning. It
Yeah.
had more meaning.
I had a purpose, and he lived his purpose in a short amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
4 years.
Yeah.
But how many of these motherfuckers gonna learn from it? Now one.
I mean, if you don't look at it in that way, you're never gonna learn from it.
Who you guys think should be Black Panther?
I mean, it's
Me?
Who you think
Hell,
should be
you
Black
gonna,
Panther?
how you gonna turn your back on me?
Yes. If it's not the
You
sister,
hard. I'm a
White-
little cousin. I'm gonna be his cousin that come there
Yeah.
in the sequel.
not the brother.
Come on, man. Man, are you telling me I can't be the Black Panther girl? You crazy. You gotta be one of them cats.
So who y'all think should be?
Jaguar, something.
You need the body first.
I don't. They go when they put that little thing on, girl. Look.
What them little things that be they have a
talking
trunk
about?
like a nose, but like a
can't be
elephant,
that.
but they're not elephant anteaters or something
I'm
like
built
that.
like a Power Ranger. You talking about I can't? I'm still flexing on you. You think y'all just gonna roll that pop me and I ain't gonna
A
defend
Power
the
Ranger,
qualities?
a Powerpuff Girl. Sit you right down somewhere.
You want to do a sequel to the Ant Life?
Go to hell with the answers.
With the answers.
With the answers. That's a lot of them. Together with the Z and the answers. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do. So I am great tonight, y'all. I went to Atlanta in my room.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Were you at the shootout at Cheetah?
Nah. If I'm gonna recreate something, I ain't recreating a shootout. I
Listen.
recreated Atlanta.
If I could pull that video up and show you guys this shootout. And there were two girls in the middle of it. I'm like, what are they doing? Like, I couldn't believe it.
How do you go out of town to get in a fight? Is my thing.
They
Even though
start
she
shooting at
won,
each other.
she won. But
won.
I see the video where a Palm Beach went to Atlanta, went out of town, and they just got in a fight.
It was too much going on.
Yeah.
Too much.
Then I heard we had people in Atlanta bored as a motherfucker. But as soon as they got on live, they made it seem like they were having a ball of their life.
I know them scamming ass people from Broward can't go there no more. They done tore up all the credit card machines.
No.
And people started they weren't taking them but quarters, nickels, and dimes yesterday for anything. They weren't even taking money. They done tore they scamming ass down there and broke all the credit card machines with them scammed up Visas and American Express
Cash App
cards.
Tuesday made it to
All
Atlanta
that,
for the
yeah. They done went down
for the
there.
weekend.
They done tore down the whole Wells Fargo tower. They say you couldn't buy nothing in Atlanta yesterday if you ain't have a quarter, a nickel, a dime.
Cash only.
No, they wasn't even
Coins
taking
only.
cash. They
So we
wasn't
doing
taking-
counterfeits
They
again?
weren't even taking pennies. They were taking all the silvers. If you
You
had
need to stop.
well,
Who told you this?
Ladies
know.
say you could be black powder as a character.
Black powder.
I don't even know what no black powder
I don't know what
is.
that is.
She-
I don't know what that is.
Well, we gonna get ready to close out. You got anything you want to say before you leave her? Anybody you want to give a shout out to? Anybody, it's on you.
Stop putting me on the spot.
This
Shout
is-
out
this
to
is
my
just-
kids.
Okay, shout
Next
out to
time,
her
if it happens again,
kids.
just call me first. We'll go over some things. That way we,
I think he wanted to put me on the spot.
I think so too. Because he
Yeah.
really just threw you up here.
But I thoroughly enjoyed that.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. And Wendy, you got a final thought? You want to leave us with?
I'm going to think.
You want?
Be sure, y'all. Thank you for watching us. Thank you for following. But be sure to follow my page, Filta Me Not, Filta Me Not. Always remember the show is brought to you by Balt Vodka, BALT, vodka.com, where you can get your bottles in town and out of town. We have locations in Broward, Dade, and Palm Beach. And you can definitely DM me. I got bottles on hand. And even you brown drinkers, try it. You'll like it. Trust. Other than that, vote November. Exercise your right to vote. Make sure you are registered, whether you're going into a line or sending in your ballots. Please, 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 please. I don't care who you vote for. That's none of my business. Just do it. Take someone with you if you can.
I care who you vote for.
Whether it be
Ain't
your
no lie,
kids
goddamn it.
or a neighbor or whatever the case is. Please exercise your right to vote. That's it for that I could think of.
Okay, went on the political aspect, getting everybody out there to go vote.
School starting on the 21st.
Real school?
Yes.
Yes. So, I know y'all shooting them all back. But please make sure, especially the elementary kids, please teach them, show them, practice now if you haven't already, how to make sure they have a sanitizer, they wipes, whatever you're going to send them, and make them practice at home using it regularly, because I don't care what you call it, pandemic or plandemic. I don't care if they just came and sprayed us with it. Teach them, because when they lose their life, they're going to lose their life, period. It ain't going to matter what it's called. So if you're sending your child back to school, make sure they know how to practice hygiene. And I'm not talking about regular hygiene. I'm like literally, bitch, every time you touch something.
I thought you were talking about put on some deodorant. Life may get difficult at times. You may hit rock bottom and have no idea what tomorrow may bring. Dead end relationships, financial burdens, job security, etc. But you have to understand that your faith will be tested every single day, and to never give up on life, because life didn't give up on you. So on this unpromised day. So if I still have your attention and you're reading this post, just smile. It could have been worse. Hashtag somebody had to say it. I'm far more than just jokes. Hashtag TalkDatIsh. I'm a believer. The real ish. It's been Filta Me Not. It's Monday night. It's going down. If you're not already pop your Percocet, it's going to be kicking in.
Thank you for watching Filta Me Not on UGTV Network 5 at 10 p.m. each and every Monday. Show is brought to you by Balt Vodka.
You're lean.
BaltVodka.com. Remember to follow Filta Me Not. We had the wonderful Gwen came and sit at the table, a.k.a. Tweet, Dr. Foolish, Mr. Renaissance. Him and Eddie Green and the crew will be in L.A.
No,
Las Vegas. They'll be in Vegas.
Sin City.
And you'll see the flyers on my page. Thank you for watching. Remember to share. Good night.
This show was brought to you by Balt Vodka.
You wanna shop? It's on me. Sex on the phone. Call me. You wanna talk? Darling, I'm on the hotline. You know you can get it. You wanna shop? It's on me. Sex on the phone. Call me. You wanna talk? Darling, I'm on the hotline. You know you can get it. Hello, I can do you right. Girl, you tired of looking?
What's up, everybody? It's your Haitian boy, DJ Handy Manny, Mr. Handy Talk himself. And it's your boy, D-Lee, No Slow. Tune in this Friday and every Friday for another dope-ass show at Handy Talk Live, brought to you by UGTV Network 5, alongside my co-host, Miss Mina, and also the beautiful, wonderful Pumpkin Spice, and the lovely, lovely, lovely bartender, Miss Miko Waste. Y'all make sure, once again, tune in every Friday night I hate for great topics, great conversation, and you know your boy DJ Manny bringing the freaky question of the night. So y'all tune in, share the live, tell somebody. We on every Friday night, 8 p.m. right here on UGTV Network 5. Also, we're doing karaoke nights. This is a drunk karaoke. And we're giving out free bottles for those who participate. Till next time, y'all be easy. See you. Okay.